Shock RC is ready. We lost Charlie. We're capturing C. Enemy UAV spotted. We're capturing A. There's the killer drone ready for
Enemy in sight.
Bravo.
I got shot.
Half of the players are eliminated. Friendly Shock RC is ready. Capturing A.
Yeah, boy.
Easy.
Hey guys, hope you all are doing great and had a fantastic week so far. Couple videos back I had done a challenge where I made a man of war class and I tried to make the recoil worse and harder to control, so I had max recoil and I played with it and tried to see how it performed. Surprisingly, it performed well and it's now one of my recommended classes if you're good at controlling the recoil. Today I have part 2 of that challenge where I try and make max recoil AK-47 and see how it performs. AK-47 with the 5.45 caliber ammo is the highest recoil gun in the game, but at the same time it is quite controllable since the recoil is primarily vertical and we just need to pull down to laser with it.
Ponerme la chancla y el bañador. Voy a la playa, ya subió la marea. ¿Y tú?
The Gunsmith build I used is the anti-SMG build with fast ADS speed, and if you want some recoil control you can use the operator foregrip or the rubberized grip and still have fast enough ADS to play anti-SMG. I also tried playing the class in BR to see how it performs. Most of our engagements are at range and if we can't land our shots we'd lose the gunfight, so I was curious if I would be able to use the max recoil AK-47 properly for BR or not. And surprisingly, since the recoil is vertical, you can use it for range pretty well. If you want to improve your recoil control and see how I control the recoil with my fingers and without using the gyroscope, I have a video on it and I will leave a link in the description for it. For BR, the only suggestions I have is either use an extended mag modification so we have more bullets, as 30 bullets is quite low for battle royale, and use the dense fire mod or the stabilizer mod for helping with accuracy and flinch. Personally, I would keep the extended mag as my first priority, with the stabilizer mod being the second choice, since when taking range fights, first of all the damage at range will be bad due to the 5.45 caliber ammo, and also the amount of bullets will be less, so the extended modification helps a lot. For some stats, here I have the recoil graph for the base AK-47 without any attachments, and here I have the max recoil AK-47. And just from comparing the graphs, you can see how much recoil there is in the max recoil version, since the recoil is just a couple inches short from covering the entire diameter of the testing board. According to my calculations, the no stock increases the recoil by 10%, and the 5.45 caliber magazine increases the recoil by an astonishing 35%, and the light barrel increases the recoil by 10 more. Theoretically, we should have a 55% increase of recoil, but practically the recoil does not go any higher after firing 25 bullets, and we get a 42% increase of recoil from the base. Also, I have stats for recoil climb rate, which is basically how fast the recoil goes to the highest position, and the base recoil has a climb rate of 86.19 pixels per second, while the max recoil build has a climb rate of 202.37 pixels per second. Thus, to control the recoil in the max recoil build, we have to pull more than twice as fast compared to the base AK-47. Add this to the fact that recoil also goes 42% higher, and we have quite the weapon and needs really good recoil control skills to use effectively. One more thing I should mention, I do recommend this build for practicing recoil control, and after using this build for a while, I guarantee most of the other guns will feel like having no recoil, and you will be able to control the Fennec also without needing any recoil control attachments. I really liked using this build and it's a fun build to use too. However, if you want to know my recommended builds for the AK-47 with the 5.45 caliber ammo, I have a separate in-depth Gunsmith discussion on it, which I will definitely recommend you to watch. One more thing I forgot to mention previously, the nose stock increases the flinch. So when we are getting shot, our aim moves a little bit upwards, and we have to keep this in mind and pull down even harder as we control the recoil, which after a while is simple to do, but do take a note of it and try to be conscious about it, especially in BR since the flinch can make our accuracy bad at range and we might lose the gunfight. Anyway, that will wrap up today's video. Do consider leaving a like and subscribing with the bell icon turned on so as to not miss my future videos. Also, I would appreciate it if you can help the video become popular by sharing it to your friends and social media. And do consider joining our Discord server to interact with me, get suggestions for your own personal Gunsmith build, and in general have a fun time. The link to the Discord will be in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon with a new Gunsmith discussion. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good day. Take care guys, and until next time, bye.